Hello Aquarius, this is your love reading, and this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see it, this should apply to you. It could be, in 5 days, 5 months, it doesn't really matter when you see it. I tried to pull one card from the Romance Angels Oracle cards, but 2 of them jumped out, so I took both of them for you. The first one says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And the second one says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So I think both of these are kind of positive cards. And I think that the message is to make sure that your heart is open at this time. The feel that I got from the other cards is that you may have been coming out of a relationship recently or some kind of a heartbreak. But I think it's just trying to say to you, don't be closed off to love. Don't be embittered by the past. So, yep, that's the message that I'm getting here. Now, the next card that you got was the Fool in reverse. And when this comes to love, I see this, again, as you not taking a leap of faith. You're not stepping out in faith for a new romance. So this could be just saying that you might still be waiting for your ex to come back to you, or you might just not feel ready yet to embark on a new relationship. You might still need some time to heal from whatever happened in your past relationship. The next card that you got was the Queen of Cups reversed. So I think that this is just saying that you have been feeling very emotional lately. You might be feeling still a lot of pain and sorrow. Just kind of being stuck and not being able to work through your emotions properly. And, everybody grieves at a different pace. So I don't think that the advice here is to try to rush through it, but maybe just acknowledge the fact that you're having some difficulty moving on or processing this grief, or you just might need to actively focus on working through this so that you can get past it. And the next card that you got was the Seven of Swords. I think that this card is usually depicted as somebody kind of being sneaky and trying to get away with something. And it could be that the person that you're thinking of betrayed you in some way, but it could just be that it's not related to them at all. It could be talking about other people in your life, gossiping, or if you have mutual friends or acquaintances that could be trying to stir the pot. That's kind of the impression that I'm getting when I look at this card. It's like I'm picturing all these, I don't know if they're geese or ducks walking, basically just bringing some kind of confusion to it. But you can see that the 2 doves are flying high above it all, and I think that's just a message saying whatever is being said or spoken about you and your relationship, or even just how you're dealing with your grief right now, just rise above it. Don't worry about what the other people are saying, because you're the one that has to live this life, not them. The next card you got was the Four of Pentacles reversed. So I think that this is just a time of needing to let go of whatever you've been clinging to so hard, whether it is hope for reconciliation or trying to control the outcome in some way. I think this is just an indication that you've done all that you could do, and now you're just kind of at that phase where you need to let it go and just move forward after you've, processed this pain that you've been through recently, if you've been through heartbreak. If you're not still dealing with grief or pain, but there's something else that's holding you back from moving on in love, then maybe take a look at that as well. There's so many things that can tie us up, even if it's just things that are all in our own mind that keep us from really moving on in life and embracing any other possibilities, or even just being open to other possibilities that might come along. It makes me think of that quote that goes something like, "Don't look so long at the door that was closed behind you that you don't see the window that's open in front of you," or something like that. So it's just that idea of, if you're so entrenched in the past, then you might miss the good things that are trying to come into your life in the present. The next card you got was the Six of Wands, and I think that this is saying that success and victory is ahead for you. This is a card of kind of public recognition, but it can also just be a card of you being successful and getting kudos in some way. So I think that this is a positive sign for what's coming up in your love life in the future. And the final card that you got was the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. When the Knight of Pentacles is upright, this is usually somebody who's really slow and methodical, and it takes them so freaking long to, bring you whatever it is that they're bringing. They're a messenger of some kind. So it could be that you can't even really see what's coming towards you when it's upright, but I think that because it's reversed, it's kind of telling you that this might happen like very suddenly. You won't even see this opportunity headed your way in love. It might just be something that you had never considered, maybe a person that you never thought that you would look at this way, which kind of goes back to this, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So if you're kind of in a mindset of, okay, I like this type of person, or I want my perfect mate to, have these certain characteristics, somebody might really surprise you out of the blue and you never saw it coming. So I think that's going to be like, I don't know how to put it, but just like maybe like a serendipitous meeting or something like that. And if that happens, I think what the message is to keep an open mind and stay optimistic, because while at first you might not think of this person as a potential romantic partner, they might turn out to be everything that you really wanted, even if you didn't know that that's what you wanted in the first place. So yeah, hopefully soon you can work through, whatever struggles you've been dealing with in your own mind with regard to romance, and then you'll be finding your success in love. So I hope that happens for you soon.